Hello all, and welcome to APP Channel 1776 News. John Liberty here.
And I'm John Justice, reporting live from the basement of a barn.
America's newest military advantage. Baron von Steuben was born in Prussia. He was a captain in the German army. Steuben had an extensive knowledge of drill. He served in the French and Indian War and has been an aide-de-camp for King Frederick II. After the French and Indian War, he was released from his duties for unknown reasons. He later acquired the title of Baron. In 1777, he was recommended to Benjamin Franklin and Silas Deane by Count Claude Louis de Saint-Germain, the French Minister of War. His current title is Lieutenant General in the King of Prussia's service. As of now, the American soldiers are decent individual fighters. Their weakness is a lack of knowledge of the principles of drill and maneuvering. Baron von Steuben has the tools to fix these problems. Steuben's plan is to start with a model company, meaning he's going to train 100 soldiers first, and once they are prepared, each will go to different brigades and train the men at those brigades. Steuben's plan, called Regulations for the Order and Discipline of the Troops of the United States, or the Blue Book, will take effect at Valley Forge this coming year. We all look forward to seeing what Steuben is capable of teaching the troops. And now a word from our sponsors.
Do you feel religiously persecuted?
Have you recently been chased down by an angry mob chanting witch over and over again, and you just don't know why?
Do you feel like you're trapped?
We have the perfect place for you! Come to Penn's Woods! Here we live under Quaker ideals along with freedom and democracy. We were established by the wonderful William Penn, who was granted a charter from the king.
Penn's Woods is the perfect place for me. I can raise my baby without fear of being burned at the stake.
Here I can see a diverse community. I can be a part of something bigger than myself. The holy experiment.
Come see the promised land of Penn's Woods now!
Be
Be a believer! I am.
Welcome back, everyone. In case you live with your head in a potato sack, here's a recap of the war. The Battle of Lexington was the first shot in this glorious revolution. At 4:30 a.m., 600 British soldiers stood against 70 American men. Several words were exchanged, such as, "If they want war, let it begin here," uttered by Captain Parker. Major Ahern of the British then began their march to Concord to attempt to seize weapons from the Americans. As this happened, shots fired in Lexington and 8 colonists were killed. The Battle of Bunker Hill was the first major battle on June 17, 1775. We were defeated by the British, and 450 of our patriots were killed, wounded, or captured. The British took a large hit in this battle also, proving the Americans as a worthy opponent. The Battle of Saratoga was the main turning point in the war. It ended the British threat to New England and boosted our spirits. The battle ended on October 17, 1777, when John Burgoyne surrendered. This war convinced France to help us out in this war. The Battle of Long Island started on August 27, 1776, and ended on August 30, 1776. This was a large war led by George Washington. Washington made a bad move and left the flank unattended, causing us to lose over 1,000 men. Yorktown was the last major battle of the Revolution. The U.S. and France worked to give British troops under Cornwallis a massive defeat. The French kept Cornwallis from retreating into the ocean, and both troops surrounded Cornwallis, and he surrendered on October 19, 1781. Though the war has not officially ended yet, we are hoping of starting peace talks with the British.
How intriguing. And now we're going to give you a special treat, everyone. Here's a view of the war at home. Here's Tabitha No Rights with the full story.
Hi, I'm Tabitha No Rights, and in my opinion...
And we're back!
Let's talk to her husband Jeremiah instead.
Hello, Jeremiah No Rights speaking. Women are playing an important role in fighting for our freedom. Most women stay at home to tend to the farm, family, and some even take over their husbands' businesses, like carpentry, blacksmithing, and shipbuilding. Some are even on the field to cook, mend items, and do laundry, and nurse the wounded soldiers. These women are called camp followers. They're given a small salary and half of a ration to theirself. One camp follower took her helping hands a little too far. Deborah Sampson impersonated a man and joined the American Army multiple times and was found out each time. She wanted to avoid her hard labor at home on the farm, so she thought fighting for our freedom was a lot easier. Another woman by the name of Margaret Cochran Corbin was a camp follower who was taught by her husband to load and fire a cannon. This gained her the respect of the other artillerymen, and her husband was John Corbin, an artilleryman in the 1st Company of Pennsylvania Artillery, which was led by Captain Thomas Proctor. When Margaret's husband was mortally wounded, she assumed his duties and became known as Captain Molly. Even though women are helping us through the war, they did not have many rights. Their main roles in life were supposed to be marriage and birthing children. When a woman marries, she loses property and legal rights. And this is why they have no opinion.
We'll be right back after a short break. Are you tired of having nothing to do? Are you sick of hearing about the war and not being able to help? Well, we have news for you. Join the Minutemen. The Minutemen are a group of volunteers who are prepared for battle at any time, day or night. The Minutemen saved me and my baby's life.
All in a day's work, ma'am.
Join the Minutemen today and make a difference.
Trouble? I'm on my way.
Join the few, the proud, the Minutemen.
And now, finally, we're discussing important documents in our country thus far. Here's Charles Laurie with the full story.
Hi, this is Charles Laurie, coming to you about the Declaration of Independence and the Articles of Confederation. Now, we're not in the Second Continental Congress meeting, because, that's for the big man. So, what we have here for you today is Richard Henry Lee, who is the Virginia representative, introduced a resolution in the Continental Congress that declared the colonies free and independent states. Now, isn't that just amazing? Now, how would you think that would have gone over? Well, a committee was established, which included, the big John Adams and Benjamin Franklin, to write a draft declaring that we were independent. We are now our own. And, well, Jefferson presented the document that was influenced by Enlightenment philosophers in his day, since he's getting older than the rest of us. So, on July 4th, which was like yesterday, we are now declared independent. Now, isn't that just amazing? Oh my gosh, this Bible is getting heavy. So, in the Declaration of Independence, there's the preamble. It's the beginning of the Declaration of Independence, and it describes the necessity of independence for us. Our basic natural laws and rights, the ones that we have no matter what. Now, the Articles of Confederation were made by the Second Continental Congress, a committee inside of that. It is an agreement under which the 13 original states established a federal government. and they attempted to balance the need for an effective national government with traditional independence of each state. You know, we need our independence. Just all out independence. And that's all I have for you.
Thanks, Charles. That's all for tonight, folks. See you next time on APP Channel 1776. John Liberty, signing off.
And John Justice. See you next time.
Have a fantastic day.